Hi guys, back again. Football 11 24/7. I'm only going to do predictions for tonight's European games, being Thursday night, and I'm also going to cover Friday, Saturday, and Sunday games coming up this weekend. So I'll jump into it. I'm just going to do some quick predictions. I'm not going to do all the teams for Europe, but I will do for this Saturday and Sunday. So anyway, jump straight into it. Just one or two that I'm going to pick out. In the Europa League, Bayer Leverkusen up against Ferencváros, Hungarian team. I'm going to do them to win. Bayer Leverkusen to win 3-1. Juventus are up against Freiburg. I'm going to go 2-0 to Juventus. Manchester United are up against Real Betis. I'm going to go for 3-1 Man United. That's all about. Oh yeah, Arsenal's playing away at Sporting. I'm going to go for 3-1 to Arsenal. And then in the Conference League, for the English teams, there's only West Ham, and they're playing away against AEK Larnaca, which is a team from Cyprus. I'm going to do West Ham to win that one 3-1. Then jumping on to Friday night's games, there's a Championship game and there's a League Two game. In the Championship, it's Stoke up against Blackburn. Blackburn are on fire at the moment. They're in the playoff places. I'm going to go for Blackburn to win that one narrowly 2-1. And then Crews up against Salford. I'm going to go for Salford to win that one 2-0. So that's my predictions for Friday night. Then jumping on to Saturday, it's all the main games. Going to start obviously with the biggest league, with the Premier League first. Bournemouth, they're down in the relegation zone. They played really, really well for majority of the Arsenal game. I think up until 60 odd minutes, they were 2-0 up. But they're playing Liverpool. Liverpool have just come off the back of absolutely smashing Manchester United last Sunday 7-0. I can't see Bournemouth doing anything special in this game. I'm going to go for Liverpool to win the game 4-1 in this one. And then in the evening kickoff on Saturday, it's Crystal Palace against Man City. Crystal Palace, they're not on great form at the moment. They haven't been able to score a lot of goals. Zaha was away for a bit, but Wilfried Zaha's back now. He's the main guy for them. I just can't see them getting a goal, though. I think Manchester City are going to win this one comfortably. I'm going to go for Man City to win 2-0 in that game. And then Everton, who did really well against Forest at the weekend, went ahead twice in the game, but ended up drawing 2-2. They're playing at home to Brentford, but Brentford are on fire. I watched Brentford's game against Fulham on Monday night, just gone. And Brentford are a really useful team. Brentford went 3-1 up in that game, and only a really, really late goal in injury time made it look like it was a tight affair. But really, Brentford was pretty much all over Fulham for most of the game. I think Brentford are going to not make it easy for Everton at all, and I fancy Brentford to get a 2-1 win here, so I'm going to go 2-1 Brentford. Leeds are then up against Brighton. Brighton have got a really good record at Leeds. They've won 10 out of the last 16 games. I fancy Brighton to win this one quite comfortably. I'm going to go for Brighton to win, and I'm going to say 2-0 to Brighton for that game. And then we've got Leicester against Chelsea. Chelsea had a great win in the week. They got through the round of 16 in the Champions League last night, even should I say. They beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0 at home and went through to the quarterfinals. So I personally think that they'll win this one against Leicester. I'm going to go 2-1 to Chelsea. Get back to winning ways in the Premiership. I think they're going to have some confidence after beating Dortmund. And then it's my team, Forest, and we're away at Tottenham. I can't see us winning. We've got a really bad away record. I'd love to see us get a point or something, but I think Tottenham are going to win this one quite easily. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Tottenham for that game. And then jumping into the Championship, we've got Birmingham against Rotherham. I think Rotherham's playing some really good stuff at the moment. They won 3-1 at home to QPR in the last game, although QPR are on a really bad run of form that's seen them near the relegation zone. But I fancy this to be a 1-1 draw, so I'll go 1-1 with that one. Bristol City's up against Blackpool in the early kick-off on the day. I think Blackpool, they got a good point the other week at home to Burnley, who are obviously top of the league, drawing 0-0. But I think Bristol City will have too much for them. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Bristol City in that one. Burnley at home to Wigan, I'm going to say 3-0 Burnley. Coventry at home to Hull, I'm going to say 2-0 Coventry. Preston against Cardiff, going to go for Cardiff to win 1-0. QPR against Watford, going to go 2-1 to Watford. Reading against Millwall, I'm going to say 2-2 in that one. Sheffield United against Luton. Sheffield United have been faltering a bit, but they did get a win away at Reading in the week. I think they will just narrowly win this game 2-1, so I'll go 2-1 for that. And then Swansea against Middlesbrough, I'm going to say that one quite a comfortable win for Middlesbrough. I'm going to say 3-1 to Middlesbrough. And then West Brom against Huddersfield, I'm going to go 2-0 to West Brom. So that's my predictions for the weekend. I'm going to jump into Sunday's games. There's 4 Premier League games, mainly because obviously all these teams have been playing in Europe either on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night. Tonight is Thursday, but the first kick there's a 2 o'clock kickoffs in the Prem. Fulham and Arsenal's on the first one up on Sky Sports at the weekend. I think Arsenal, they're looking like they could be champions, because to go 2-0 down to like a relegation team like Bournemouth for a lot of the game, but then to pull it back and win 3-2 is pretty spectacular by anyone's standards. I think they'll have a comfortable day at Fulham. I think they'll win 2-0, so I'm going to go with that. Manchester United against Southampton. I think that will be another comfortable game for Manchester United to get back on track in the Premier League after getting humiliated at Anfield. I'm going to go Man United to win that one 3-0. And then Newcastle against Wolves, which is the 4:30 kickoff, I'm going to go for Newcastle to win that one 2-0. And West Ham against Aston Villa, I'm going to go for West Ham to draw 2-2 with Aston Villa in that game. So that's my predictions for that. And then Norwich against Sunderland in the Championship on Sunday. I think that'll be a tight game, but I think Sunderland will come up on top. Norwich will come out on top. I'm going to go 3-2 to Norwich for that game. And then that's it. That's it for all the predictions, really, for the weekend. Whoever you support, I hope they win and get a decent result. Yeah, and just have a great weekend as well, should I say, coming up soon. Bye for now.